with beard?
Oh, I kept it after Montreal because, well, it's still a little bit cold outside. Puxasani Phil was wrong about the 6 weeks of winter. I guess that's what you get for depending on a groundhog for your weather advice. Also, the ladies like it. That's right.
Cold in Virginia?
A little bit.
We're rolling.
Sure. Good evening. This is Magic the Newsening, your home for fair, balanced, and counterbalanced reporting, and your #1 source for Magic news. I'm Reuben Bresler, and these are our top 8 stories. Pro Tour Poutine took place in Montreal in February, and the winner was Team SCG member and horse of a different color Tom Martell with the Aristocrats. It was also notable for being Versus video star and adorable baby Jerry Thompson's first PT Top 8. Unfortunately, those of us who were rooting for it were not rewarded with the Hanna-Barbera themed final. Hippy-dippy Eric Rill won the StarCityGames.com Cincinnati Standard Open with Naya, including 2 copies of Aurelia the War Leader, and also 2 copies of himself, Garrick Relentless. Indianapolis Invitational champion and 3 of Clubs aficionado Lauren Nolan won the legacy portion of SCG Cincinnati with Stoneblade, a finish that Justin Gary and company are sure to be happy about. Heart-healthy entree Richard Cobb won the Classic in Daytona Beach with Wolf Run Bant, with a singleton copy of Aurelia's Fury in the main deck, because presumably, hey, why the hell not? Grand Prix Charlotte, presented by StarCityGames.com, set the record of largest Magic the Gathering tournament ever, with 2,693 entrants. Many elements influenced this turnout, but mostly it was due to the fact that the Pack Rat lottery is not a factor in Gatecrash Sealed. Grand Prix All the People on Planet Earth and also some from Mars was taken down by Gruul Guildmage Frank Scarron, a Long Island native who drove 13 hours both ways to play in the event, showing that just because you're smart enough to win a GP, it doesn't mean that you're smart enough to use kayak. GP Quebec City was won by Green Machine Nico Christensen with Naya Blitz, a deck conceived and popularized by SCG's own Ursa Major Brad Nelson. And being a Brad Nelson deck, it won a tournament and then won't ever be played again. The standard portion of the StarCityGames.com Open in Las Vegas was taken down by trophy puncher Devin March with Blue-White-Red Flash, which, judging by my calendar, was a few weeks too early for Mr. March. Hashtag SCG Vegas's Legacy Tournament was won by classically trained composer turned alt pop star Jack Colwell with Blue-White-Red Counterbalance, making it 2 for 2 on the weekend for Blue-White-Red decks, because America. I bleed red, white, and blue, not whatever those Frenchy colors are. Next up, the SCG Classic in Louisville was won by Salt Lick, Kentucky native and therefore hilariously hometowned Andrew Shrout with Prime Speaker Bant, featuring the card drawing power of Garrick Primal Hunter and Prime Speaker Zagana rather than the more popular Sphinx's Revelation, the quicker Think Twice, or the Antrazi-approved Urban Evolution. This new fad might prove popular in the coming weeks, although personally I'll be a little skeptical of lionfish headdresses until I see BBD wear one. Grand Prix, yeah, okay, in Yokohama was won by great-great-grinsman Masaya Kitayama Damasi and his aggressive Orzhov deck, featuring 3 Court Street Denizen. Court Street Denizen, by the way, was my nickname in college. You see, the joke there is that the street where all the bars at Ohio University is located are, okay, you know what, we'll move on. Continuing the recent trend of record-breaking attendances, the StarCityGames.com Open Series in Indianapolis set the record for the largest Open Series event ever, with 774 entrants. Iowa statesman Adam Liu's Naya Humans won the event after 11 grueling rounds. The top 8 of the event taking place the morning after Daylight Savings Time came into effect is fitting, since I feel like I lose an hour of my life every time I see Naya Humans on camera. U.S. World Cup team member and greatest GIF of all time bit part Alex Binnick took down the SCG Indianapolis Legacy Open with Blue-White-Red Counterbalance, making it 2 in a row for the new archetype and allowing the Newsening to truly have counterbalanced reporting. The Columbia Classic Cup was cleverly captured by card connoisseur Christopher Yarborough with Blue-White-Red Geist, an archetype similar to the more popular Blue-White-Red Flash, but with 100% more creepy religious overtones. Grand Prix Verona was won by Monsters, Inc. employee Mike Krasinski with Junk Reanimator. Congratulations to him, but personally I'm a little upset that the event in Verona wasn't won by either a Montague or a Capulet. Grand Prix Rio de Janeiro was won by the Aristocrats in the able hands of José Francisco Dantas Magueira da Silva, which is one whole name longer than the requisite 5 you need to win a GP in Brazil. The 4th Pro Tour was announced at the Pro Tour in Montreal, giving Sam Black even more opportunities to sacrifice creatures. From the Vault 20 was announced and will feature cards from winning decks from each year of Magic history. The box will reportedly include 20 islands. The World Magic Cup schedule was announced recently, and Star City Games will be hosting one of the 3 American WMCQs in Washington, D.C. on April 20th. Star City Games expects at least 85,000 people to attend this event. And finally, The Gathering, an art book with over 30 of Magic's artists and their work, had its Kickstarter reach its fundraising goal within the first 24 hours of it being posted. All of the funds, by the way, will be put toward Bill Bolden and Patrick Chapin's pending lawsuit. Well, that's all the Newsening for this week. I'm Reuben Bresler, and remember, don't feed the trolls.